Coach, the Patriots comeback in Super Bowl 51 was one of those freakish things where they had to get every break and everything had to go right for a quarter and a half. Is there anything that you learned from that you can carry forward here, or is it just pain?
No, I mean, that's what you learn. I think anyone can learn a lot of stuff from that game. I mean, no matter how much you get up on someone, you got to keep moving the chains, keep the ball from going back, so you better convert a third down or do extremely well in first and second down. You're going to keep giving it back to them. When you're playing against a quarterback like Tom Brady, you got to do some things to get him off the field also. So he was unbelievable in that game. He's good at any quarterback I've ever seen play a game, and he's had a lot of good ones. But the way he was on third down, the way he was just automatic, I thought our coverages were tight. He still seemed to hit everybody. So it just shows no matter what, how good you have to play to beat a good team and a good player, and a good coach like that.
Back left, back right in the green shirt.
Hey Kyle, you're on your right. You've been asked a lot of questions the last couple weeks about the Super Bowl, the 28-3 loss, and you don't run from the questions. You give long, honest answers about some of the lessons you've learned, some of the things you wish to have back. Your players openly talk about how you use it as a teaching moment. Why has it been important for you to kind of embrace it instead of maybe running away from it?
Because I don't think there's anything to run away from. I'm very proud of that year. I was proud of our team. In Atlanta, I was very proud of our players. And I thought we played a pretty darn good game. I mean, we were up 28-3 in the fourth, and we all know that we did not play well in the fourth and coach well. But to sit there and run from something that I'm not going to run from that. I mean, very disappointed about losing a 28-3 game. And that was very hard on our entire team. I understand perception-wise how much I had to take of that, but I mean, I think I can deal with that. I've been able to, and I feel like knowing that has made me a little bit stronger. You don't always know what you can deal with and stuff. And I think it was harder for people who love me, like my wife and family members and stuff, because they're very defensive of it and things like that. But I was involved in the game. I know exactly what happened on every single play, and I know I can live with that. And, I'm proud of a lot of that stuff. I know a ton of that year, so I would do it all over again. Maybe a play or so, I would call it differently, but I'd do it all over again, and I feel a lot stronger and better from it.
We've got the gentleman in the
Hi,
front here.
Kyle. Good afternoon, Federico Olvera, Mexico City. Kyle, will becoming the first father and son duo to win the Super Bowl give you a little extra motivation to win the game on Sunday? And what does that mean to you, and what are your feelings about it?
I mean, I think that's pretty separate. I mean, if we get the opportunity to win the Super Bowl, I mean, I think those feelings are something I'll try to explain then. I think it'd be a very special thing that it's something that I've gone through with our team, and everyone we coach with, everyone we play with, everyone in our building. Just the grind has been this year, the grind has been for 3 years. That's really what you think about when if you end up winning a game like that. But I know when it's all said and done, and my dad and I have had a great relationship. We've been through a lot of stuff together, and it means a lot to me just how his career went. And I'm glad that I could have some success and make him proud in that way. But I mean, if we get the opportunity to win a Super Bowl, that's going to be thinking about the 49ers at that time.
All right.
Thank you.
We're starting.
All right, last one on the right, gentleman outside of there.
Hello, Kyle. Federico Olvera from Deportrece for Radio Trece, Mexico City. Good afternoon. Last year was a tough one. You guys have a difficult year, but how did you manage to be here this year? Many people thought that the 49ers wasn't for real this year, but what's the secret of your success this year? What is the main keys to be here, and what do you have to do in order to win next Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, it was something kind of like I was saying earlier that, I mean, I don't wish an 0-9 start on anyone, and I don't wish a 4-12 season on anyone. But if you don't sit there and have to label it bad or good, you just try to experience it and get better from it, and that's what I thought we did. I mean, we really learned from it. A lot of guys got to play in situations where they normally wouldn't have. We learned how to go through a lot of adversity together, which I think made our team only stronger. A lot of times adversity will break people, but with us, we went through something that we weren't proud of, but we were proud how we handled it, and we really were proud that we felt we were a much better team than our record showed. And it doesn't matter until you can go out and prove it. And the opportunity our guys got this year from what they had learned in those 2 seasons, really to me is what made us stronger, made us a little more battle tested, and really helped us go through this long season that led us to here.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Folks.
Kyle, Is there any influence of your dad in your game plan?
Is there any what?
Any influence of your dad in your game plan? Any influence?
I mean, my dad and I talk football all the time, but you know, not totally. I mean, he's not down here. He's not in our meetings. He's not doing much. But I think everyone calls their dad and gets some advice here and there. And some people probably just watch TV while put on mute while their dad might be rambling. But my dad, it's pretty cool because he actually is pretty good at football and knows a lot. So I do probably listen to him a little bit more than some of our other coaches' dads.
I think your dad knows a lot.
Está con Playmaker, con Primetime, Deion Sanders. Está con Primetime.
Coach, how do you take the lessons that you learned from Super Bowl 51, specifically 28-3? How do you take those lessons and apply them to this game here?
What lessons?
Did you learn anything from that from Super Bowl 51?
Yeah, you learn stuff from every single game. I mean, you know, it's always about what fronts and coverages you're going against, schematics and things like that. I think the best thing from going through that Super Bowl is seeing what the whole week's like media-wise and things like that. So coming here, I mean, hasn't changed that much here in 3 to 4 years, but I have a much better idea of how our time's allocated and things we got to do.
Kyle, what do you think is the most important lesson you learned from Super Bowl 51?
Just the schedule and all the stuff that goes with it, all the media stuff, you know what to expect. When you can handle all that stuff and know how to categorize all that and take care of it all, then you can make it just another game to stick with your schedule once you adjust all this stuff.